So let's talk about this. Let's get into this. Identity and community. That's what I'm phrasing this question. So as you told us, you grew up in Rexdale.
Yes,
loud
I did.
and proud, right? So you grew up in Rexdale, one of the most multicultural parts of Toronto. But you've talked about you being from a South Asian background, being Indian, right? But also coming off Caribbean, some people would say. At least I know when I first was introduced to you, I thought you were like Indo-Guyanese or Indo-Trini or what have you. So how did that shape your sense of identity growing up? And were there moments where you felt caught between how you saw yourself and how other people saw you? And to kind of add context to that, Preeya, I'll give you an example from my own life. I'll give you two, actually. So when I was in junior high school, there was this girl, I can't remember her name, but she was always so Indian, but she told everybody that she was Guyanese, right? I don't know why, but I'm assuming that she felt like ashamed or something like that. And then when we found out, we was like, oh, it's cool. Like, why did you hide it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then outside of that community, I remember there was this young kid, again, in junior high school. He just came from Jamaica, but everyone was picking on him, calling him Freshie because he had the accent, the style, whatever. And then I also remember during those times, early 2000s, late 90s, dating myself here, there was a time where even Africans used to pretend they were Caribbeans because it wasn't cool to be African, right? So my point of using all those three examples, like everybody went through a period where it wasn't like cool or they felt it wasn't okay to pretend or something like that. Because I was just curious about that. And that's where the context of the question comes from for me. But I'd love to hear what your experience was like coming up in Rexdale with that.
So I agree. I think that a lot of people didn't think it was cool to be what they were. I feel like the Caribbean community was like, that was it. Like that was the lick. Like that's what everyone wanted to be. So like people would put on accents or act like this or act like that. I never felt like that. I was very proud to be Indian, always have been. But so growing up in Rex, specifically like the school I went to,
which was?
Shout out West Humber, all day Vikings, all day, let's go. It was mainly Black and Indian.
Yeah.
That was like the majority of the school. And everyone, just like you and my entire life, just assumed I was some type of Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like I was either Trini, Guyanese, Douglas, for those people that don't know, it's like that's Black and Indian. Dominican, everything under the sun. And I never, like my name is very Indian. My brother went to the school. I had a cousin in every single grade.
Yeah.
So I think the thing with that is I didn't really fit in anywhere. Like, so I wasn't Indian enough for the Indian people. Obviously I wasn't Black, so like I'm not fitting in there. So I was just me. So like I was known in Rex a lot as like the Indian girl that looks Black, or like I played ball a lot. So people would just know of me, I guess because of my hair or whatever. And there were times where like some women from the Black community were like, don't talk to our men. Like you're not us.
Okay.
Like, and I was like, I'm not trying to be you.
Yeah.
Like I'm just
Here.
I'm just over here.
Yeah.
I'm just existing.
Yeah.
But I was very into my culture. Like I'm fluent in my language. Like I've been competing and dancing like in like Bollywood for like since I was like 3, I think.
What do you mean by that? Like you compete?
So I have a group. And
currently.
we still now everyone's a little aged up and has children and things like that. But we'll still come back together for like a wedding or something like that.
Yeah.
But we used to compete every single year. And win, obviously. So
Rex still proud, y'all.
I mean, I'm just listen. I'm just saying it is what it is.
Oh, go on. I'm listening.
So yeah, and then I started dancing at school too. So like then I was doing like hip hop, and like I guess like dance hall and stuff like that. And then I did that all throughout college.
Got you. There's a couple of things I wanna we're gonna park it here We're gonna park it here. So I want to go back to the identity thing. You said like you never really fit in anywhere. So it wasn't Indian enough for Indian folks.
Right.
Wasn't obviously Caribbean because you're not Caribbean.
Right.
So like Did you ever feel conflicted at any point? Like, did you ever feel like you started to take on more, let's say, I'm just using this as an example, I don't know, but more Caribbean characteristics? Do you find yourself hanging around with more Caribbean folks just because maybe you weren't accepted as much on the Indian side? Like,
So, in like I would say like in elementary school, like everyone's just like all my friends were either black or Indian.
yeah.
In high school, it was, I don't know why at West Humber it was more like segregated, I guess. And yeah, most of my friends were black in high school. But my home friends, like from the street, like from our block or whatever, like they were all everything. So I don't feel like I took on anything. Like I love Caribbean culture. Like I love it. Like I'm a soca head, I'm a dancehall head, but I also like I said, like I dance with my own culture and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I don't think I ever felt conflicted, and I don't think I was like ever acting outside of who I was, even though I didn't understand or like I didn't fit. I didn't feel like I fit anywhere.
Yeah.
All of my cousins, again, that even went to the school, like all look the same. They're all very, very fair skin, long, straight hair, very slim. I am the opposite of that.
Yeah.
So like I just didn't understand that part. And that was more, I felt like more distant, like within my family, I would say, more so than like at school.